Warning. This video has been made by someone who cannot do a New York accent. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why does Tony Khan get so much praise? Why do I think AEW Dynamite is better than Monday and Friday night? Long-term sucking. What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, and I'm coming to you live from the CGI venue, man. We've got a lot of news tonight. Why is Vince McMahon in my head all the time? Why do I have Sasha Banks, Mercedes Venado, quilt covers, pillowcases, and all her merch, and the real reason why I'm jealous of Omos? But first, I'd like to get into tonight's sponsor, Blue Chew. If you're like me and you cannot get an erection, you need to go to Blue Chew, man. Blue Chew is great, it works, and it gets you hard when you need it. Just go to bluechew.com, go to promo JD, and get your free sample, because I know what it's like to not get hard. I expect to see 1,000 likes minimum. If I don't get 1,000 likes minimum, you're all pieces of fucking shit. Vince McMahon. Let's talk about Vince McMahon. Why do I keep having an obsession with Vince McMahon? Well, I'm going to let you all in on a little secret. My boy Tony Khan, TK, whenever he sees something that WWE are doing right, he gives me a call. Not only me, but he gives Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer a call, and he says, guys, I need you to leak false information about Vince McMahon being part of the creative team. Everyone's in on it. Cultaholic, Wrestle Talk, we're all in on it, man. And quite frankly, I have an obsession with Vince McMahon, and he just makes me so fucking angry. We don't want anyone to enjoy Wrestlemania because that's WWE. They're the Fed, as we call them. We don't want anyone to enjoy WWE, so we try and make rumours up about Vince McMahon so you all worry and can enjoy Wrestlemania. On to the next news. Why am I so obsessed with Sasha Banks, Mercedes Venado? Why am I so obsessed? Well, I'm going to tell you now. I haven't had sex for at least 5 years, man, and hey, I see a woman like Sasha Banks and I just can't control myself. I take some Blue Chews before I start this podcast, and before you know it, I'm sat here jerking myself off when I'm talking about Sasha Banks news. When I look at Sasha Banks, all I can see is the most beautiful woman in the world, and you can't tell me otherwise, because when you haven't had sex in 5 years, you just need any woman you see. And finally, why do I hate Omos so much? The Nigerian giant. Omos. Why do I hate Omos? Well, let me tell you, even though he can't wrestle and I despise him so much, that 7'3" Nigerian giant still gets more pussy than me, and I can't stand it. So that's why I shit on Omos every time I'm on here, man. And if I see Omos on WWE TV, I immediately go to Vince McMahon's back, even though Omos was booked for Crown Jewel when Vince McMahon was nowhere near the company. But I don't care about the facts. I just want to put shit in your heads. Oh, and by the way, thanks for sitting there for 20 plus minutes watching me drive my CGI car while you just sit there and I'm sat there jerking off to Sasha Banks. And that's all the news for today, you pieces of shit. Now I'm going to go on Twitter and rant about Vince McMahon because I have nothing better to do with my life. Goodbye.